and welcome back to my channel, Crafting with Lucretia. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Let's do some crafting today because I'm working on my canvas to try to get it finished by the end of the month. Because, yeah, I've got another project coming up at the first of the month. So, grab what you're working on. Work along with me. It's going to be a whip and chat. So, let's do it. Let's get it done. Let's try to put a dent, another dent in this. Now, in case you're wondering what I'm working on, I am still working on my Art and Soul picture for the Reagathon, which is still going on. It's winding down. But this is the picture I'm working on. It is I Am a Survivor Bear by Reagan. And it's from Art and Soul. And I'm just about up here to the toes. We're starting to work on the Care Bear and some of the clouds right below it. So let's get to chatting. I have a list of stuff I want to talk to you today about while we chat. So it's going to be a long one. So go raid the fridge. I think there's some. I think there's still some peach tea in there. There might not be, but go look for some peach tea. Grab you some water. There's some sodas out there. There's some brownies in there. Please eat the brownies because I'm not supposed to be eating them. So, you know, help yourself. The kitchen's that way. And then come back in here and let's chit chat. So, my first story of the day. Well, I guess I better tell you what I'm working with. I already told you about the canvas. My pen is from Diamond Art Club. It's got that flat side. It's one of those no-roll pens. My tray is from... Actually, I'm not sure where it's from. I got the Enablers mystery box last month, and it was in that. So, I think I have the information right here, though. Let me... Hang on. I saved the cards in case... I really like that tray, and I wanted to see about getting more. So, I saved the card and put on here the tray. Here it is. Here it is. I saved the business cards. This tray is from Swartz Designs by Abigail Marie. So Swartz Designs. Here's the little card. You can zoom in and get the logo and whatnot. It is, I believe it's on Etsy. It says Instagram, YouTube. Maybe it's just a website because it just says swartzdesigns.com. So yeah, but that's where the tray came from. It, you know, the mystery boxes. I did not film me opening the mystery box because, you know, not everyone has gotten theirs yet, and I don't want to spoil the surprise for anyone, but I have really been enjoying the little tray. Well, that's the only tray I've gotten from them, but, you know, all the different pins, all the different accessories, and it's just, it's really fun. So if you have the extra money, I would definitely encourage you to get that because it's full of tools, full of neat little things, you know, that you can use in your diamond painting journey. So, enough said on that one. Let's see, the diamond paint, that diamond painting tray, we told you where that one's from. The cover miter is a DAC. That tray you see in the background is a Bella Art de Nicole. A short little plug on Bella, for Bella. I'm not sponsored or anything, but a couple weeks ago, when I had my knee messed up, and I'll get into that story here in a minute as well. But a couple weeks ago, when my knee was messed up, and I was online shopping in the middle of the night, I happened to be watching one of my people that I watch on YouTube, and she was doing an unboxing and telling everyone of a sale that Bella Art de Nicole was having on her trays. Well, I really needed some bigger trays, so I went and checked it out. So I got a whole box full of blue. They were having like a mystery sale of assorted trays, okay? So I got an essential tray. You had to pick the color, so I picked blue. So I got me an essential tray, and there's some small trays. You know, itty bitty cute little trays. And some have funnels, some do not. So, and I couldn't tell you what the styles are, but some of them are really cute. This one has compartments. or little dividing sections. I've used that one. That one's kind of cool. It's kind of a hologrammy bluish green. And then there's some bigger ones. I have a big fat one that has the funnel there at the end. I'm not sure how you open that. Usually that is just slide down. Maybe it slides down. Oh, it slides down the other way. Lucy, right end. Big old blue tray, you know. So I got a box full of assorted blue trays. There's some big fat ones. There's some little bit smaller ones. There's some skinny green ones. I've got a box full of them, okay? So I'm set on trays. But if you ever need trays, like with any good person that you watch, and this is my first time ordering from Bella, so I'm really enjoying the trays, really enjoying the products, and of course right now I'm not using one, but you know, it's okay. But you know, watch the people that you like buying stuff from. Occasionally they have good sales. All I'm gonna say. And if you need something and there's like a particular, like I was needing trays, so you watch the tray people, and if they're having a sale, you grab on it, you know, jump on it and grab it, right? Leastwise, that's what I did. I did a lot of grabbing these last couple weeks when my knee was messed up. Yeah. Would you like to hear that story? It's kind of interesting. Okay. So, a couple weeks ago, and like I said, I'm kind of outdating some of this stuff, but it's been a couple weeks since our last Whip and Chat, so let me get you caught up. I've been taking Mojo to the park. He loves going for his walk in the park. And unbeknownst to me, they have been practicing for a sport called Frisbee golf. Not my dog and not me, but other people in the community, okay? You'll see where I'm going. And I didn't even know this was a sport, okay? I did not know. I've seen these targets at the park, these wire cages, and I never knew what they were for, okay? And I was like, I always wondered what they were for. And I'm like, okay, why are they put there? Are they to clip your dog to them or what? You know, it's a good thing I didn't clip the dog to him because he'd have been a target. That's the goalie for the Frisbee golf. Although he would have loved it. People throwing Frisbees at me. But anyway, I digress. Going to the park one day. Hunky-dory, nice sunny, springy day. And, so I'm taking Mojo for a walk, right? And we are just about to the end of the walk, and I notice a Frisbee flying by. I'm thinking, okay, I didn't just see that. I was like, did I just see what I thought I saw? And about that time, 5 more came flying through. And thankfully they missed me, and they missed Mojo, but they got Mojo's attention, which is, if you're a Frisbee, that's not a good thing to have Mojo's attention because he loves Frisbee, okay? And yes, he's right under the table, so I better start speaking in code here. Oops, busted. He already knows. Smart dog. But anyway, we were at the you-know-where, doing the you-know-what, and a Frisbee comes flying by. And so he gets attacked by all these Frisbees. He's not scared in the least. In fact, just the opposite. He is having fun because someone is throwing Frisbees at him. And that's what we do here in the backyard, so he loves that. So he made some new friends. The guys yelled and hollered and whatnot, and they apologized for almost hitting us, and, you know, Mojo broke loose and I fell down, which kind of hurt. Henceforth the knee injury. Yeah. But, you know, I was okay. They helped me get up and caught Mojo, and of course there was no really catching Mojo. He was playing with the Frisbees, so, you know, he stayed right there with the Frisbees and was trying to play with Frisbees and wanting someone to throw him one. He had a one-track mind. And so they helped me up and get me back on my feet, caught my dog, and of course he had a frisbee in his mouth, and they're like, can we have our frisbee back? And I'm like, yeah, just take it from, and he was kind of growling at this point, you know. He's like, no, my frisbee. And I was like, no, he's fine. Let me hobble over here and get your frisbee for you. And so anyway, got the frisbee back from Mojo, much to his dismay. And the guy that almost hit us with the one frisbee, he's like, hey, you want to throw a couple frisbees? And you know, I was like, because I got talking to him, I was like, what is this? And he got telling us about the there's like a championship frisbee golf thing, and they were in there up there practicing, but I kind of disturbed that, but that's all right. We got to try a new sport, and so I got to toss a couple frisbees at the goal, and of course my aim is not as good as theirs, but I got it close, so you know, we got to try a new sport, sort of. It was fun. I wish you all the luck, Matt and Michael. I don't know your last names, but thank you for letting us, you know, showing us what frisbee golf is all about. Much luck in your competition. Your aim is much better than mine, so good luck. Hopefully you guys win. But it was you know, it was it was like 5 people, and they were, you know, those 2 were the ones that were talking to me, and I talked to a couple of the other ones, and they were just all nice and stuff. So, you know, thanks for teaching me about the game. No, I really don't want to play it, not on purpose anyway. But it was fun, and I went home with a hurt knee, limped in the way. And the next day I was sore as heck, and I went to the doctor because I thought I broke something. And the doctor's like, no, if you had broke it, or if it had popped out, you wouldn't be able to bear weight on it at all. So I'm like, okay. So they gave me some medicine for the pain, and you know, took care of me. And they're like, hey, you might want to go, you know, get a knee brace. And I'm like, okay, well, Quincy was off that day, so I let him do it because I was in a great deal of pain. And it really was hurting. I couldn't hardly move. It was hard to walk. I had to get my cane out for my arthritis, and they took me back and they did x-rays and whatnot. They did find out I have arthritis in my knee, so yay. I mean, what do you expect from a 50-some-odd-year-old person? They're going to have arthritis, okay? Old age is starting to hit me. So I went to the book club that Thursday with my knee wrapped up, with the knee brace on it and whatnot, and everyone was like, what happened to you? And I told them the story, and I was like, yeah, old arthritis finally hit me, and you know, I kind of tweaked my knee a little bit at the park with Mojo, and you know, kind of got some injuries there. And they laughed, and they're like, okay, cool, you know. And so they were, the book group was really nice and funny about it. I mean, what more can you do? At least I showed up, right? I may have been in pain. I may have had my knee propped up on another chair, but I was there, you know. But I've had fun with my book club. I've been listening to more of the audiobooks. I try to get them on audio format, so I can listen to them while I'm diamond painting, because, you know, I mean, I can't listen to them right now because I'm talking to you guys. Copyright thing, you know. But if you want to know the books I'm listening to, just let me know down below, and I'll jot them down for you. I'm enjoying that. So, anyway, back to the knee thing, and how I got all these trays and all the other stuff I ended up with. So, knee hurts, right? I mean, it doesn't hurt me now, but it did back when it was hurt. And so it would wake me up, my knee hurting very, very badly, and I just couldn't sleep, you know, because of the pain, and for a couple days. And plus, Mojo's been waking me up at ungodly hours of the morning. His time clock is off, very, very off. And so he wants to, you know, wake up and cuddle about 2 or 3 o'clock. So not cool. But, so anyway, I've been getting up and unfortunately, I'm not awake at that time. Functionally, I mean, I am, but, you know, I'm not functioning enough to cook breakfast or apparently shop online because, you know, you go playing with your little Kindle and you go looking at all the websites and you kind of hit purchase or buy or add to cart or, you know, whatever your little site happens to say to make the purchase. And yeah, so for the last week or so, I've been having surprise packages, and with my memory issues, by the time I go back to sleep again, I forget I ordered stuff or hit purchase or whatever, and so all this stuff starts showing up at the house, and I'm like, what did I order? You know, and why is this here? This was on my wish list, you know, and the mail lady's been so fun with it. She's like, yeah, you what happened? You went on a splurging spree. I'm like, yeah, couldn't sleep, and she noticed my knee was wrapped up that one day. She's like, what happened to your knee? I was like, you know, I kind of fell in the park. It's okay, it's not broken or anything, but it hurts, and it's keeping me up at night. And so yeah, I've been midnight shopping, which is not a good thing for our wallet. I've been having to, and I mean, don't get me wrong, a couple things. It's not all diamond art related or craft related. Some of it was house shoes. Some of it was a new dog bed for Mojo. Some of it was some wooden spoons I'd been eyeballing. Some of it was diamond art related. Well, let's see, there was the Bella Art to Nicole was diamond art related, and that was about the only thing diamond art related. And then I got like about a couple more cases for coloring pencils along with the coloring pencils. So yeah, if you'd like to see what all I bought during that time, let me know. Put Pain Stash in the comments, and I'll round up everything that I bought and show you. So let me know. Like I said, some of it's, you know, it's nothing bad. Weird stuff. You know. Well, someone's dinging my phone. So anyway, that's about the story of my shopping. Let's see, what else did I have on my list? Let's see, I told you about the Bella Art to Nicole. I told you about the shopping, told you about the knee messing up. Let's talk about May, because we're coming into May. And I actually want to do something different for May. Now, we all know May is, I'm not actually sure if it's Mental Health Awareness Month or not, but I'm calling it that because the project I'm fixing to do is for mental health, and you guys know how I feel about mental health. It's one of my top deals. I yap about it often. I'm not ashamed of my mental health. I'm not ashamed of my friends that have mental health issues. You know, we're in this together. We need more help for mental illnesses, and goodness knows there's 20 million out there, and they're discovering 20 million more. So I've got friends back home that suffer from mental illness. I suffer from mental illness. My husband has PTSD from war, so, you know, I get it. There's a lot of YouTubers that have it as well, different issues. I get it. And one lady I've been watching in particular, which is Diamonds and Dragonflies over here on YouTube, which you guys can go look her up. She has been she's starting for May a mental health awareness diamond paint along. And it's called, what is it called? Let me get my notes, hang on. It's called Just Breathe 2024. And there's select kits that are pre-approved that she allows. It has to do with something with mental health. Something like my butterfly one that I showed you, that unboxing I just put up, the butterfly, that's the one I'm going to do for my mental health May. And it's on the approved kits. But there's all sorts of kits you can do, all sorts of companies you can do. You can do DAC, you can do Crystal Canvas Art, you can do Bella Art de Nicole, you can do Art and Soul has some that are pre-approved. There's a lot of them out there. Just go through her Facebook and read her little post about it. But I'm really getting on board with the mental health issues because, you know, they're out there. People need to be made aware of it. I suffer from it. I've got my issues from when I had meningitis 7 years ago. So if you want to actually know the story, I will be telling my story during mental health awareness month, and I'll tell you what all happened to me, how I got messed up, you know, how I do in a day, what I need, you know, yada yada. What kind of help I have to do, what I can do now, what I wasn't able to do back then. A lot has changed. A lot has changed. I've gone through a lot in the last 7 years, so, you know, get ready to hear the sorry, sad tale of what happened to me, okay? But just be aware of mental illness. Be nice to others, because you never know what they're going through, what their issues may be. It's like I was telling one kid at the grocery store. I was parking in a handicap spot, right? And he was kind of jumping me for being in a handicap spot, and I'm like, I have my blue placard in my window, right? And I was like, well, you don't. You shouldn't. I was like, you're the one that shouldn't be parking there. You don't have anything on your car saying you're handicapped. And he was just going in for Starbucks, or his buddy was going in for Starbucks. I'm like, really? I was like, I actually earned that, unfortunately. I was like, not all illnesses you can see. If someone's carrying an oxygen tank, or walking with the cane, or riding on one of those little carts, or happen to have a knee brace or leg brace, or with the walker, or whatever, you know, there's tons of issues that make us handicapped. Mine are not as visible because mine are in my head. I got a scrambled up brain, you know, due to high fevers and strokes when I was fighting the meningitis. So yeah, I've got my issues, you know. But more about that in future videos. I'm going to keep working on this. And just follow us if you want to be a part of that. There's prizes. Go, like I said, to Diamonds and Dragonflies. Follow her Facebook and Instagram. It goes from May 1st, the whole month of May. May 1st to May 31st, I believe. Or you can go to the Facebook page, Just Breathe 2024, and that'll get you all the information you need. No, I'm not co-hosting. No, I'm not trying to, you know, promote everybody. It's just, this was a one. I just started watching this lady, and about a month or so ago, and I really like what she has to say. I really have been enjoying her channel. So hi Heather, if you hear this, hi. Love your channel, keep it up. You know, I wouldn't know how to host an event. I've never hosted or co-hosted anything, and I don't do that many events. I'm slow. But anyway, that's enough of that. I'm going to keep plugging away. I guess I've yapped at you long. I think I've told you everything I needed to tell you. But do something nice for you. Enjoy the day. It's a nice spring day, at least where I'm at. Go to the park. Just don't fall down. Do some crafting. You know. Stay happy, okay? Alright. I'll talk to you later in the next one. Bye.